Welcome to Around Kitsap. This is our show on BKAT where we go in depth on one topic, and it's all around Kitsap. Joining me today is my friend Mary Ellen de Pena. She's a human services planner with Kitsap County. Mary Ellen, welcome to our show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Today we're talking about mentoring, since January is National Mentoring Month.
That's right, yeah.
And Mary Ellen has been involved in mentoring, she tells me, since 2002. Tell us a little bit of history about that, Mary Ellen.
That is actually the birth date of the Kitsap Youth Mentoring Consortium. I have been involved with mentoring since, 1990, when the Teen Mentor Program got on.
So it's a lot longer than we thought.
A lot longer than that. But the Mentoring Consortium has been around since 2002.
So in 2002, that's where I got that date.
Right.
Mary Ellen made the first donation to the Mentoring Consortium?
To the Kitsap Youth Endowment through the Kitsap Community Foundation. And that was really done by the consortium. The consortium decided that this was something they wanted to pursue. They wanted a perpetual private funding source for mentoring in Kitsap County, and that's what that endowment fund is and has allowed us to do.
So, since 2002, the fund has grown to a fairly large amount.
That's right.
Large enough that for this year, in 2008, will be the first time that grants, little mini grants, are going to be available to organizations, nonprofits.
To mentoring programs, and we have numerous, in the consortium itself, we have over 12 active mentoring programs, and there are probably others out there that are also functioning. So those are some dollars available to those programs to help with recruitment and marketing of their program, recognition of their mentors, and training.
Great.
Yeah.
So to get information on those mini grants, you need to check the Kitsap Community Foundation, and that address is on your screen. So check that and go through that process.
That's right.
That'll be wonderful. That's got to be a great feeling, Mary
Oh, it
Ellen.
is. It is. It's wonderful to have to start so small with a big idea and to see it come to fruition is pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So the real reason Mary Ellen is here is to tell us about Mentoring Month, and there is a big celebration coming up. It's going to happen right here at the Silverdale Community Center downstairs, which is in the Evergreen Room, and you can access that right off of Silverdale Way. So what's happening?
Well, we are so excited. We, as part of that celebration, of course, we're trying to inform people in the community about the benefits of mentoring and the fabulous programs we have here right in Kitsap County. It's an opportunity to hear from our local leaders and mentors and youth on the subject of mentoring. We also, this year, this is an added feature to the celebration, we, through a unique partnership with actually, it's NAVSEA, the Undersea Warfare Facility, we have been able to bring an expert on strength-based programming for youth and mentoring to come to speak to us. He'll do a keynote presentation at the celebration on, and I guess we need to say when, huh?
Yeah,
yes.
We should tell everybody.
And that is January 23rd. It's a Wednesday evening. There will be an opportunity from 5:30 to 6:30 to talk to folks who are representatives from the various mentoring programs in our community. Then from 6:30 to 7, we'll hear from some leaders in our community about their own mentors, and then we'll also there will be youth on hand who will be talking about their experience with mentoring as well. And then from 7 to 8:30, we'll have a 90-minute keynote by Chris Trout, who will speak on the subject of seeing strengths in the chaos of deficits. And this is a man who's nationally known. He's an author. He's done lots of work with people across this country, over 1,000 of these types of workshops and presentations to youth and parents and professionals. And his way of looking at things is that we're surrounded with young people who have everything it takes to grow up to be strong and productive adults, but it's up to the people around them to help them see their own traits of success and to reflect that back to them. So he'll help us learn how to talk the language of strengths and do it in such a way that we are heard by young people. So it's going to be a good presentation.
That's great.
Yeah.
Get everybody motivated.
Yeah, exactly.
Some new ideas, new ways to interact with kids and keep them excited.
That's right. I think it will be real affirming because we're doing a lot of strength-based programming in this community. It's something that we have embraced and are doing a lot of. This will be affirming, and I think it will give us some new ideas as well.
Great. That is free to the public, so please come out and take advantage of this. If you know kids, adults who are involved in kids' lives and need some really good feedback, this would be something that everybody should hear.
Absolutely. Friends, family members, it's really, y'all come.
Great.
Yeah.
Again, it'll be Wednesday, January 23rd, Silverdale Community Center. What time, Mary Ellen? 7?
The exposition, the displays are open from 5:30 to 6:30, and then the program begins at 6:30 and will run till 8:30.
Great,
Yeah.
great. And then I understand that Mr. Trout is going to be doing a training the next day.
That's correct.
And that would be really advantageous for many people. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, he'll build on, it's titled the same as his keynote presentation the night before, Seeing Strengths in the Chaos of Deficits. And a lot of the folks coming are educators, mentors. It's completely appropriate and open to parents, people who are interested in hearing more from him on this subject. He does a lot of kind of hands-on in a training. He quotes research, but he also does a lot with kind of role-playing and anecdotal kinds of things. So he'll keep people's attention for sure.
Good.
And for educators, there are clock hours available.
That's important
from
to
this
them.
training.
Yeah. Tell us where it's going to be held and how can folks register?
The training will be in the same room. It's going to be in the
Great.
Evergreen room, the same room where the celebration was held the night before. So
At the Silverdale Community Center.
right. And if people are interested in getting more information about that training, they can contact me. And you want me to give you that phone number?
Go right ahead.
It's 360-337-4878.
Good.
Yeah.
And they have to be registered. Is it a pre-registered? Could they just come that day?
They really need to
They
be
should pre-register.
pre-registered, at least telling, getting their name on the list, and then coming through the door they can pay the registration fee, but they just need to know they're coming. There's another place they could go to get that registration form, and that is our website.
Great.
And that's www.kitsapmentoring.org.
Kitsapmentoring.org.
Yeah.
Great. Mary Ellen, you do some great things for kids as
Thank
well
you.
as
Yeah.
enable them, and support them to do great things for each other. And that's really what it's all about.
Yeah.
Helping kids and mentoring kids and hearing good stories about how they've been in the mentoring program and have taken it off to other locations and made it work. And it's really come full circle. Mary Ellen, thanks for all you do in our community for kids and supporting kids and enabling them, helping them to be the success that they are becoming. I appreciate that. And thanks for joining us around Kitsap. We'll see you next time.
I'm going to work in sports medicine.
I'm gonna be the mayor.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
I'm going to be an architectural photographer.
I wanna be a chef.
I can be a pediatrician.
I'm gonna be a teacher, a designer, a manager. I want it all.
With your support and guidance as my mentor, I can be whatever I want to be.
Share what you know. Become a mentor.